95,000 soldiers surrendered, and the world realized you can silence people, but you can't silence a language. 1971 wasn't a normal war. It wasn't fought for land. It wasn't fought for power. It was fought because one nation tried to crush an identity and ended up crushing itself. It made a nation which wants to speak Bengali, and the world watches how powerful the world's sweetest language is, and born a new country, Bangladesh. It begins in 1970, a divided Pakistan. West in control, East in numbers. The East speaks Bangla, a culture, poetry, identity, centuries deep. The West imposes Urdu as the only language of the nation. And that's when the spark lights the fuse. Students protest, police fire. Blood spills on the streets of Dhaka. The world reads headlines, then forgets them. But East Pakistan never forgets. A cultural wound becomes political rage. Then the election hits, and East Pakistan wins. But the West refuses to hand over power. Democracy breaks, the country breaks, and the sky over Dhaka starts to turn red. March 25, 1971, Operation Searchlight. The night Pakistan's military tries to erase a population by erasing its language, leaders, teachers, students, anyone with a voice. Dhaka University becomes a battlefield. Homes burn, people run through smoke-filled alleys. Entire neighborhoods disappear by morning. And millions, literally millions, flee to India. One of the largest refugee floods in modern history hits Bengal like a tidal wave. Every border city collapses, hospitals overflow, food runs out, and the world watching, quietly, coldly. Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi realizes something terrifying. If we don't act, our own land will drown before theirs is free. But stepping in means war with Pakistan, a country backed by America and China. This isn't a regional conflict anymore. This is stepping into a geopolitical firestorm. Still, India trains Mukti Bahini fighters, supplies weapons, builds resistance networks. The plan is simple. Help them stand before the world lets them fall. But Pakistan senses India's involvement and decides to strike first. December 3rd, 1971. Pakistan launches airstrikes on Indian air bases, hoping to cripple India in a single night. Instead, they awaken a giant. India hits back with the speed of a nation with nothing left to lose. In the east, Indian soldiers push through jungles, rivers, swamps with impossible speed. Mukti Bahini fighters join them. Villages rise in rebellion. Pakistan's Eastern Command collapses from the inside out. City by city, district by district, Dhaka is surrounded. This isn't a war anymore. It's history sprinting. December 16th. Dhaka is trapped. General Niazi knows he's alone. Supplies gone. Troops exhausted. Morale shattered. And then the moment that shakes the world. 95,000 Pakistani soldiers lay down their guns. The biggest surrender since World War II. A new flag rises. A new nation is born. Bangladesh. And India doesn't take land. Doesn't plant a flag. It steps back, leaving a country free to breathe its own language again. This war taught the world one truth. You can rule people. You can police them. You can force your flags, your laws, your armies. But the moment you attack their language, their identity, their soul, you create a fire no army can extinguish. 1971 wasn't just a war. It was identity fighting oppression, culture fighting domination, and a language birthing a nation. 95,000 soldiers surrendered, but a language refused to. If you want to know more about wars and wars tactics, hit the subscribe button and dive into the history of wars.